Played up near side, and that is hit on the back line. It's a kill for Laramie Worley. So serve coming for Seminole. Kept alive there and played over by Sky Snyder. Burns setting it in the middle for Brannon. It's denied. Snyder again in the middle. She's been a force there in this first set. Played over Apple. And that is going to be out of play. Seminole taking advantage of some first set mistakes here by the Ravens. And we'll see who, in a back and forth first set, who's able to close it out. Played to Madsen. Burns sending it back for Sarah Madsen. That one hit long. This Ravens team, we now sit 15-11 here in set one. Seminole serving it over. This is Apple. Burns setting it for Wayne. Wayne able to get it to land, and a kill for Macy Wayne. Makes it 15-12. So Madsen will serve. Back and forth first set for both sides. Ravens had some missed opportunities defensively, but still very, very neck and neck in this first set. Setting it on the far side. Nice dig by Madsen, but that's going out of play. Point for the Raiders, 16-12 our score. Ravens undefeated in this building this year. Of course, won their home opener on Wednesday night. They have 8 of their next 9 in this building. They've got their hands full so far in set one as Wayne puts it down again. Macy Wayne has been the spark plug for Coffeyville in this first set. That's her third kill. And that is going to be an ace for the Ravens. Garcia collided there with that stanchion on the side of the net. Seems to be okay, but an ace for Alyssa Apple. Apple serves it over and played by the Raiders. They'll set it to that far side once again, and this time it is a kill for Laramie Worley. Raiders lead at 17-13. Back and forth they've gone for the second half of this first set, and it's the call there. It's a Raven point on a net violation by Seminole. Played over by the Ravens. And that's going to get down. Point for Seminole once again. And that's something that the Raiders have done very well in this first set. They've stayed in system. They've done a nice job on Coffeyville serves to kind of take momentum back. Isabel Conley, the sophomore from Shawnee, Oklahoma, to serve. Conley, a libero and defensive specialist. This one, Apple sets it, and they get it to Grextis in the middle. Was it deflected? Yes, it was. That's a kill for the freshman, Madison Grextis. Point Ravens. So happy you're with us here on this Labor Day, as that serve a little bit long there from Campbell Rodman. Point Seminole. So we're sitting at 19-16. Now they'll have a consultation over at the scorer's table about that last point. Sky Snyder's really been the X factor for Seminole in this first set. For the Ravens, it's been Macy Wayne. Good battle so far here tonight at Nellis East. They set it for Sarah Madsen, and Sarah Madsen has been doing that her whole Coffeyville career. No defense for that. And now it'll be Layla Felder to serve. Felder plays it over. That's an ace on a miscommunication there by Seminole State. Raiders 6-7 on the season. They have dropped their last couple matches. Ravens 3-7, but are getting some momentum positively since returning home. That one long. 20-17 our score. Seminole, what momentum that would be if they could take this first set. Nice dig there by Ashlyn Rowland. Kept alive by the Ravens. Apple trying to play it up. Madsen, advantage Raiders right now, but just able to play it over. Now they set it, and that one out of play for Brannon. Seminole been holding on to a lead of a couple points since about the midway point of this set. Looking to close it out. Take some momentum here on the road. Brannon denied, kept it up. Rowland for Madsen. Madsen's been the hot hand lately. And Brannon able to put it down. And a little bit of a sigh there, like finally, for Emily Brannon. After the last couple had been not working out, that one executed to perfection. So now Taylor Burns will serve. And they set it to the far side. Sky Snyder, she has been the star for the Raiders tonight. Great defense in the middle, great offense on the outside there. Raiders serving, leading at 22-18. Now another conversation between the official and the benches. Ravens need to go on a little rally here if they want to win set one. That'll help. An error on the serve from Alex Harper gives the Ravens a point. Madsen, the Ravens had their best success in set one early when Madsen was serving. She serves now with the team down by 3. And Seminole State, that's blocked. Brannon blocks it again, and back-to-back rejections by Emily Brannon is going to get the Ravens within 2. And the freshman Emily Brannon has come alive over the last 5 points. Madsen serves it over once more, into the middle for Grextus. 3 consecutive points for the Ravens. Madsen continuing to serve at a high level in this first set. Timeout taken. We'll keep it here. Seminole State trying to close out a set one win on the road. Coffeyville, though, catching some fire late and trying to rebound and get what would be a back-breaking collapse by Seminole here in this opening set. So happy you're with us. Happy Labor Day. Hope you've gotten to enjoy it with friends and family. And what better way to end your Labor Day holiday than hanging out with us on the Red Raven Sports Network. Coffeyville breaks huddle. Seminole already back on the floor. And as this early on, it was Macy Wayne, and then it became Sarah Madsen for a stretch. But the Ravens have shown some depth with their offense. We've seen Emily Brannon a little bit. We've seen Madison Grextus step up a little bit. So the Ravens showing they can attack from a variety of options. And that could wear out the Seminole defense as we move on here tonight. Madsen will serve. And this next stretch feels very, very important for the course of this match. Seminole State, you have to think, would be deflated if they couldn't close this set out. Ravens would be through the roof with energy. Still have an official conversation over at the scorers table. We've had a lot of those in this first set. Resilience of the Ravens, though, over the last couple points has been impressive, to say the least. What an atmosphere we have here in Nellis tonight. A lot of fans in attendance, celebrating a team that was picked to finish fourth in this conference between three national powerhouses. This team on the rise under second-year head coach Dearden Kelly and trying to stay undefeated at home this season. Madsen will serve. We're finally ready to play. Raven bench trying to implore their team to power through this first set. They set it near side for Snyder, and Sky Snyder continues to step up for the Raiders. Snyder will serve now. And that serve is long. Back and forth they go again. We are tied at 23. So whoever wins this point, facing set point. Apple serves it over. They'll try to set it to that far side, which has worked, but this time the Ravens keep it up. Wayne, who got out to the hot start, didn't get all of that one. Extended rally here, Burns. And a little miscommunication there. Ravens play it over. Advantage Seminole right now as they try to get the point. But a long rally here. Madsen from the back row. And again, they set it to that far side. Madsen, what a dig by Sarah Madsen. And Grextus could not finish the play. But what an effort for Madsen. Seminole State facing now a set point. We expected a good one tonight. Set one has been sensational. Ravens battling for their set one lives. Apple. Burns, they go to the far side for Wayne. Pretty good dig there by Seminole. Floated over Madsen. And once again, now they'll set it for Grextus. It gets over. Miscommunication there. Raiders out of system. A chance for the Ravens. And what's the call? That's going to be a set one victory for Seminole State. They win set one 25-23. Will we have a review of it? We will not. Set one in the books, 25-23. Raiders take set one on the road. Let's step away for 3 minutes. We'll be right back on the Red Raven Sports Network. Set one goes to Seminole State, 25-23. So happy you're with us on this Labor Day edition of Red Raven Volleyball here on the Red Raven Sports Network. I'm Shea Neal, so happy you're here. What better way to celebrate your holiday than with a little Red Raven Volleyball here at Nellis. Ravens are undefeated in this building, but they've got their backs against the wall. They're down one set, and we'll see if they can bounce back here in set number 2. Raiders came in very impressive. It was a back-and-forth battle in the first set. Could not have been much closer than it was. And I expect the rest of the night to be very similar. For the Raiders, it's been the Sky Snyder story here in set 1. She was a star. For the Ravens, it's been a little bit of a variety of players. We saw a flash of Sarah Madsen. We saw some Madison Grextis, some Emily Brannon, as well as Macy Wayne, all having solid first sets. We'll see if that can culminate into a set 2 victory here in Nellis Hall. Both teams take the floor once more. Unintentional rhyme there, folks. Did not mean to do that. Burns will serve it. Taylor Burns, the sophomore setter out of Pleasant Hope, Missouri. And they play it up, and that's going to be a kill on the back line. Impressive there for Kerrigan Powell, the sophomore out of Oklahoma City, and she's got some thunder in that right hand. So Seminole strikes first here in set 2. Apple, Burns setting it, and Madsen just has to kind of float it over. Missed opportunity there for the Ravens, but now a chance to reassert on the attack. Madsen, what a dig by Snyder. But once again, just played over by Seminole. A chance for the Ravens again. Macy Wayne puts it down. And you knew after back-to-back possessions there where Seminole could just kind of float it over, didn't get off a solid attack, that the Ravens were going to take advantage. That serve long by Madsen. And that's, folks, if you're just now joining us, that's the match we've had so far. Just back and forth. We are in store for a very good match here tonight. Sent over, Apple to Burns. They will set it for Grextis. And Grextis puts it over and down for the Ravens. 2-2 here in set 2. And Madison Grextis has really come alive as a star early in this season, right there with Madsen for top attacker on this team. 2-2 our score. Powell again. Kerrigan Powell starting to come alive for the Raiders. And that has been something Seminole's been doing a lot tonight, is attacking that far side. That has been their go-to play on offense. Now it is Isabel Conley to serve it over. Conley, and now Burns will set it. They go far side again for Grextis. Grextis again. Back-to-back kills for Madison Grextis. (3-3) our score early in set 2. Folks, get some popcorn, get a drink, kick your feet up. You might be here a while. This is a good one. Serve here coming for Ashlyn Rowland. And that one dug out nicely by the Ravens. They keep it alive. They get it in the middle for Felder, excuse me. And that one, did it catch the back line? It sure did. That's a kill for the Raiders. They lead it 4-3. So serve here coming from the freshman libero, Taylor Lawrence Bourgeois. Nice dig there by Seminole. And that one denied, and it's going to be a point for the Ravens. Ravens tied at 4. And we'll see if Coffeyville can be the first team here in set 2 to get multiple points in a row. Campbell Roadman to serve. And Rodman gets it over. Set to that side again. And this time Apple able to keep it alive. Murphy plays it over. That's going to get down. And the Ravens take the lead on a miscommunication play there by Seminole. Seemed like that should have been able to be kept up, but a couple players weren't sure who was calling it, and it finds the hole in between them. Rodman's serve, another good one to the back line. And that spike, ferocious from Sky Snyder. That ball had a family. So now serving, this is Emily Carpenter. 5-5 here in set 2 after 25-23 in set 1. That's a kill for Sarah Madsen to give the Ravens the lead right back. Cannot go down 2 sets at home, so this is a must-win set for Coffeyville. And they've come out with a lot more aggression here early in set 2. Felder plays it over. And the dig there by Rowland. Brannon plays it over, but didn't get all of that one. Definitely got all of that one there. That's Laramie Worley. Kill for Seminole. I could end up being completely wrong here in my wording, and I apologize if I am, but this reminds me a lot of, I think it's called an apparatus where it just goes back and forth and back and forth. I think that's what it's called. If it's not, I just looked like an idiot, and it won't be the first time. And that's a service error. That'll give the Ravens a 7-6 lead as we continue to rock back and forth. Dearden Kelly, head coach for the Ravens in her second season. Hannah Killian, head coach of Seminole State. Both these coaches have had some nice game plans for tonight. And Snyder that time denied by Brannon with help from Macy Wayne on that far side. Ravens take an 8-6 lead. For the first time tonight, Sky Snyder denied. Taylor Burns serving once more. And they set it for Powell. Powell didn't get all of that one. Burns will set it for Wayne. That's denied but kept up. Apple, and now for Brannon in the middle, and Emily Brannon. Ravens have some momentum now, their third consecutive point. In a match that has been so neck and neck, you're looking for any sort of competitive advantage. Coffeyville has finally found something here and leads it by 3. We're going to have a service violation there. That's going to give Seminole the point. (9-7). I may be wrong, but I believe our biggest lead of the night here has been 4 points. I can't remember it being larger than 4. As that's going to be put down. Not the best return there by Coffeyville, and about as easy as it gets there for Obriana Wilkins. 6'1" sophomore out of Oklahoma City, and all Taylor Burns could do there was watch. 9-8 our score. Seminole with a chance to get their third consecutive point and tie it up again. They set it in the middle for Brannon, and the Ravens can't keep that up, and it is the third consecutive point for the Raiders. We're tied at 9. Sky Snyder serving for Seminole. Playing with a full knee brace, and that one goes long. Snyder will get a breather now. Ravens with the serve, leading 10-9. Madsen plays it over. And that spike is good for Kerrigan Powell. Powell has been the top attacker for Seminole here in set 2. We're knotted at 10, and now it'll be Itzel Garcia to serve. Garcia, a freshman from Norman. Just floats it over. Grextus to Burns, and now Burns will set it for Macy Wayne, and that's a kill for Macy Wayne, who's really been excellent tonight, making the most of her opportunities. Wayne out of Catoosa, Oklahoma. Outside hitter, right side hitter. Does a little bit of everything. And 5'9", but with that vertical, plays like she's 6'2". That serve goes long once again, tied at 11. Hopefully you've taken my advice and grabbed that drink and found a comfy chair, because largest lead of set 2 has been 3 points. That serve into the net. And then you can hear the Raven student section getting into it. And the Coffeyville bench helping them out a little bit. It's now serving it. This will be Ashlyn Rowland. Ravens have had a few unforced errors on the serves tonight. That's going to be a kill once again for Seminole. That one by Paige Bly, the sophomore. We saw the depth of the Coffeyville attack in set 1. Here in set 2, it's been Seminole that's shown that they have 3 or 4 attackers you got to worry about. Apple plays this one, and Murphy will set it for Madsen. Madsen not able to get a clean spike off on that one, but denied by Felder. Raiders able to keep it up. Extended rally here. Grextus on the far side, dug out. Blocked, kept alive, and it will not be kept alive for much longer. 13-12 as the Ravens finally win that extended rally. Now Campbell Rodman checking in to serve. Rodman serves as almost a serving specialist for this team. And that one gets down again for Snyder. She does not let you go long without forgetting she's here. Sky Snyder having one heck of a night. And we're just getting started. Serve is handled by Rowland. They get it to Felder. Felder didn't get all of that one. Chance here for Snyder to put it down, but it's denied this time. Felder at the net meets Sky Snyder. So Alyssa Apple will get a breather for Coffeyville. Ravens without their primary libero right now, and that's going to be a beautiful play by Itzel Garcia, finding the hole in the Raven defense. So the return of Alex Harper for Seminole. As we see Isabel Conley get a breather. Murphy setting it far side. This is Madsen. Madsen denied, but it stays up. Played over. Advantage here for the Raiders, and they get it down. And again, that is Kerrigan Powell, who has been the name in set 2. Kerrigan Powell, 5'11", outside hitter from Oklahoma City. She has been a star here in the second set tonight. Murphy playing it up. Madsen tries again, and this time Madsen finds success. Sarah Madsen, the most experienced and most efficient hitter on this Coffeyville roster. She stepped up in some big ways tonight when they've really needed her to. So Taylor Burns to serve, the center. So Olivia Murphy has a conversation down there on the bench with Dearden Kelly. Never a missed opportunity for a coaching moment. And this is Powell. Powell will just have to play it over this time. Diving dig by Rodman. And they get it to Madsen, who floats it over. And it starts with the defense from Rodman, and it ends with the precision from Sarah Madsen. What a play there by the Ravens. Burns once again to serve. This is almost a collision there by Seminole. Powell denied, but it's going to be a point as it landed out. That's the 6th, maybe 7th time we've seen that tonight, where the Ravens were set up perfectly on the defensive end, just could not keep the block in play. 16-16. That serve gets over. Burns setting it for Wayne, who's had a great night, but that time, access denied. Seminole inching closer to what could be a commanding 2-0 lead. They've won a couple 5-set thrillers this year. Red Ravens a little more inexperienced in marathon matches. That one out of play and a 2-point lead for the Raiders. Apple setting it once again. This is Wayne on the far side, kept up by the Raiders, played over. Apple, Burns, let's see what they do here. It's to Madsen. Madsen denied, but they keep it up. Wayne, a little unconventional there, and Brandon gets it up. Extended rally here, and Brandon's gonna get it down. Stayed with it, and finally got rewarded for it. Emily Brandon in the middle. (18-17) Raiders lead here in set 2. Coffeyville really feeling like they need to have this set and avoid going down 2-0. That one denied at the net by Grextus. They set it for Powell. Nice dig there by Madsen. Grextus on the far side. Was it deflected? It was not. And Grextus frustrated there after that one. (19-17). Ravens need a rally here as we head towards the conclusion of set number 2. And that's going to be an ace. Madsen could not keep it up. And Itzel Garcia with a big-time ace for Seminole. 3-point lead for the Raiders. And that serve, as soon as you have an ace, you have an error. Balances out. Ravens get the serve back 20-18. The law of averages always bites you in the butt. Alyssa Apple will serve. Ravens down by 2, really needing a last-minute rally here in set 2. They did have one at the end of set 1, but could not put it away. Powell denied, kept up. Now the Ravens with a chance to set up an attack. They go to Grextus, and Grextus puts it down. Madison Grextus had an attacking error a few plays ago, but stayed with it. That one, very, very effective. And the Ravens with a chance to tie it here, 20-19. Garcia will set it for Bly. Ravens able to defend that one nicely. Wayne, collision there on the floor by the Raiders. They are able to keep it up. Apple, what a dig. And they set it for Grextus again. That one, was it deflected? Yes, it was. We're tied. Madison Grextus knew it immediately, pointed to the official, said that was deflected, and they agree. 20-20 our score. The Ravens have found some late life here in set 2. Alyssa Apple once again to serve. Bly hits it long. Ravens have the lead. And this Coffeyville crowd here tonight starting to feel the energy and get behind their home Ravens. Apple, another really nice serve. They will set it to Powell on that far side. Powell's been the star in this set, but the Ravens able to defend it. Madsen from the back row. Dug out by Harper. That one is out. 5 consecutive points for Coffeyville. A 2-point lead for the Ravens late in set 2. And a timeout taken by Hannah Killian. Ravens with 5 consecutive points. Let's take a 30-second breather. We'll be right back on the Red Raven Sports Network. 5 consecutive points for the Ravens. They lead at 22-20 here late in set 2. I'm Shane Neal. This is the Red Raven Sports Network. So happy you're with us here. Happy Labor Day. And is that going to be an ace? Can they keep it alive? They do. Nice hustle there by Alex Harper, but that's going long. 6 consecutive points for Coffeyville. 23-20, and in serious danger of going down 2-0. Coffeyville has come alive. That one's going to land out. How about 7 in a row and a set point? (24-20), Alyssa Apple serving with set point. Powell. Madsen keeps it up. Burns. And that one denied. Macy Wayne went for the kill shot. And Seminole keeps their set 2 hopes alive. 24-21. Ravens trying to knot us up at 1 set apiece. Seminole trying to fight for the chance to take a commanding lead on the road. Madsen handles it. Burns setting it in the middle. Felder. That's a set 2 win for the Ravens. We are knotted at 1 in Nellis East. What a match we've had so far. 25-23 in set 1. 25-21 in set 2. Coffeyville's got some momentum. Let's go to set 3. We're back in 3 minutes on the Red Raven Sports Network. One set apiece in what has been a thriller so far tonight. Seminole won set 1, 25-23. Ravens rally to win set 2, 25-21. I'm Shane Neal. This is the Red Raven Sports Network. Happy Labor Day. What better way to spend it with some JUCO college volleyball. Nellis East is rocking as the Red Ravens have come alive late in this set 2, and we'll hope to carry that momentum into set 3. Felder, Wayne, Madsen, Brannon, as well as Grextis, Burns, and Apple, current Ravens on the floor. Theme for the Ravens tonight has been depth offensively. It's been different players stepping up at different times. We've seen Wayne at times. We've seen Madsen at times. Of course, Brannon stepped up. Grextus was big in that tail end of that second set. Coffeyville's got options. So it'll be a Seminole serve to start set 3. This is Alex Harper, the sophomore outside hitter from Coweta, Oklahoma. Harper serves it, and we are underway. Apple, and the Ravens can't keep that one up. Point 1 goes to Seminole here in set 3. So once again, this is Harper. And Madsen looking for that hole in the defense. Nice recovery there by Itzel Garcia. Grextus, Burns. Now we'll set it for Macy Wayne. And Apple, what an effort by Alyssa Apple. Long rally, Apple again hits the deck with another tough dig. Ravens, what a back-breaking point this would be. And eventually it's put down by Seminole. But they're going to say on a violation, that's a Raven point. Seminole can't believe it. Hannah Killian is stunned on the Raider bench. Now a conversation here between our officials. Raven fans getting loud. It's 1-1, Sarah Madsen to serve. Garcia setting it for Snyder. It's denied, and the Ravens take the lead. Felder and Grextus, the two to meet Snyder at the net. Nearly an ace there for Madsen. Pretty nice effort by Harper, but it's going to fall anyway. Miscommunication. Ravens lead at 3-1. And I don't know what was said at the end of that second set. I don't know what the shift was, but Coffeyville has snagged control of this match as that serve goes long. 3-2 lead after a string of 8 of the last 9 points in set 2. And much like we've seen with some other teams at Coffeyville, basketball comes to mind, as does the football team at times. This volleyball team appears to get better as the match goes on. 4-2 on a kill from Macy Wayne. A theme of Coffeyville Community College, aging like fine wine. As the game goes on, we get better. That's exactly what's happening tonight. Felder serves it over. Powell straight down. Kerrigan Powell has been impressive tonight. 4-3. So this will be the freshman setter, Itzel Garcia, to serve for Seminole. They trail 4-3. And Apple, a little bit of a unconventional return there. Apple tried to keep it up, but it was denied, and we're tied. Raiders have bounced back as they have all night long. Neither of these teams can get much of an edge over the other. Still a lot of time to decide this one, but the way we've gone so far, would not be surprised in the slightest if we went to a winner-take-all set 5. Madsen, Burns, and that is straight down for Madison Grextus. Couple substitutions, Olivia Murphy back in, as is Ashlyn Rowland, in for Burns and Wayne. And Rowland will serve here. Rowland out of Lone Jack, Missouri. And Powell played it over, didn't get all of that one though. Grextus starting to heat up as we go on, but that one able to be returned. Nice dig by Madsen in the back row. And Grextus put that one down. And set 3 so far has belonged to Madison Grextus. Huntsville, Texas product, and there's an ace for Roland. It's not much of an edge, but it does feel like Coffeyville has found something that's giving them slight momentum in this one. Bly puts it straight down. And that kill with authority from Paige Bly. Isabel Conley back in to serve for the Raiders. Raiders looking to get back to 500 tonight. They're 6-7. Coffeyville looking for their 4th win of the season and their 2nd straight in this building. Murphy setting it. Grextis, a little bit of an unconventional hit there and able to play it well with Seminole, and it's 7-6. Grextis didn't read it very well off the hit there and could not really had to contort her body just to get that up. So now the Ravens lead down to just 1. Murphy setting it for Grextis, and that one goes long. We're tied at 7. Grextis has a word with head coach Dearden Kelly. Kelly, of course, a former outside hitter herself. Back in her playing days was like 5 years ago, but nevertheless, Bly puts that down on the back line. Seminole State's got some momentum, and they take the lead. Madsen able to control that. Rowland setting it for Grextis. This will be a very tough return. Able to play it over, but it's a free ball for the Ravens. Murphy kept alive by Seminole. Bly denied at the net by Grextis and Brannon. On the other side, that one they could not get all of, and it's 9-7 as Seminole now has 5 consecutive points. Seminole. Set 3, we're tied at 1 set apiece, and that's going to be another point for the Raiders. Making it 10-7. Conley serves it over. Brandon in the middle did not get all of it. Garcia able to keep it up. Rowland able to control that one. They get it to Grextis. Grextis has been the offense in this 3rd set, but that one was denied. Tries again and kept up by Conley. Pair of players meet at the net. Seminole will reset their offense. Got to play it over, and Apple does. Long rally here, big point. Madsen keeps that one up. Grextis trying to find the back corner, but Conley was there. Very long rally here in Nellis. That one got a piece of. Brannon, what a dig, but it's finally going to land. And the Ravens win the marathon point to snap the rally. It had been 6 straight points for the Raiders until that rally won by the Ravens. Campbell Rodman back in to serve. And Bly puts that down on the back row. And it's been a different player every set for Seminole. They're really mixing up their attack. In set 1, it was all Sky Snyder. Set 2 was Kerrigan Powell. And now in set 3, here's the sophomore Paige Bly. Hannah Killian riding the hot hand. It's been very effective. Murphy setting it to the near side for Madsen, and Madsen puts it down. Sarah Madsen with the kill. We've only said that a couple hundred times since she started her career at Coffeyville. Alyssa Apple now will serve, the sophomore libero. A nice dig there by Apple, and a point, though, for the Raiders. on a net violation. 12-9 Seminole. So this is Emily Carpenter to serve. They go to the middle for Felder, and Felder got it down. Layla Felder with the kill, the sophomore out of Birmingham, Alabama. Taylor Burns with the serve now. Ravens down 2 points. And they will try to set up Snyder. Ravens got a piece of it, keep it up. They go back to Madsen on the near side, and that's going to be played up by the Raiders. Great defense there. But now the Ravens with a chance to catch him out of system. Felder kept up again, and that's a point for Seminole. What an effort. They stayed composed, and after a couple chances for the Ravens to put it away, it's the Raiders that respond. Harper to serve once again, and now this is another point for Seminole. And their lead up to 4 now. Coffeyville trying to fight their way through what has been a ferocious rally here by the Raiders that has allowed them to gain control of this one back. Powell kept alive, and now they will set it for Macy Wayne. Powell now again trying to float it over. What a dig there by Burns. Another extended rally here. Powell, that's going to find the court. And ever since it was 7-4 Coffeyville, an 11-3 run for the Seminole State Trojans. And a timeout taken by Dearden Kelly. Ravens trying to battle their way through this one. They came out into set 3 with a lot of momentum after the end of set 2. But credit to Hannah Killian's crew for fighting their way through it. It is a red out tonight in Coffeyville, and a good portion of the fans have followed suit, including Andrew. Andrew, the Hawaiian shirt is fantastic. Very, very nice. Now if we have Hawaiian night, I mean, you can do, dual threat. There you go. 15-10 as both teams break out of the timeout. So happy you're with us. Happy Labor Day. Red Raven Sports Network, Coffeyville Community College Volleyball. Ravens will be back in action on Wednesday night when they take on the Highland Community College Scotties. Harper to serve out of the timeout. Apple, Burns, and they will go to the middle for Felder, and Felder's got a kill. And that wasn't just attacking the ball to get a point. That was some frustration coming out on that one. Madsen will serve. Ravens still have work to do. They're down 4. Feels like whoever can pull out this set 3 has quite a bit of momentum, and there's a kill for Sky Snyder. 16-11. Now a 12-4 run for Seminole since it was 7-4 Ravens early in this set. They will set it once more for Felder, and Felder puts it down again. Ravens have found their hot hand. Layla Felder. Service error there makes it 17-12. Garcia serving here. And this is Wayne, and it's denied by Powell and Wilkins in there in the middle. Seminole starting to pull away in this third set here. They lead at 18-12. Burns will set it to Brannon in the middle. Bly is denied by Brannon and Grextis. That's a point for the Ravens. Couple subs for the Ravens, including the new server, Ashlyn Rowland. Freshman Olivia Murphy also in. And that one sent down by Brannon and Murphy. Back-to-back points for Coffeyville. 18-14. And that's going to be an ace for Rowland. 3 in a row for Coffeyville. And they've cut this deficit in half. Another solid serve by Rowland, but this time it's Powell who's blocked. And they got to play it over. Apple will send it. This is Grextis on the near side. Madison Grextis. Ravens starting to get some momentum back. 18-16. Ashlyn Rowland providing a spark. Timeout taken by Hannah Killian. Let's catch our breath. We'll step away for 45 seconds. When we come back, Ravens look to continue this positive momentum. We're back in 45 on the Red Raven Sports Network. Trail 18-16 here in set 3. I'm Shane Neal. This is the Red Raven Sports Network. Murphy setting it. Ravens looking to continue this momentum, and Grex just puts it down. 5 consecutive points for Coffeyville. And my goodness, has this one been an absolute blast. 2 really good teams going back and forth. Bly on the far side. It's kept alive by the Ravens, but put down by O'Briana Wilkins. But now they're going to say Raven point on a net violation. And we're tied at 18. And the Coffeyville bench having the time of their life right now. Rowland continues her strong serves here on this run. And Coffeyville has taken the lead. 7 consecutive points. And much like the end of set 2, Coffeyville has come out of nowhere and secured momentum late in the set. Garcia plays it over and ties it up at 19. What a play there by the freshman. Got in between Apple there, and as well as Rowland. And now Conley, who had a lot of success the last time she served, she will be the server for the Raiders of Seminole. Madsen from the back row coming in, and that's a kill for Sarah Madsen off the fingertips of the back row. Ravens the first team to 20. (20-19) our score. Campbell Rodman the server. And that one long. In all 3 sets now, with that point making it official, in all 3 sets, both teams have scored at least 20. That's the kind of match we've had here tonight. 25-23 Seminole in set 1, 25-21 Coffeyville in set 2. We're tied at 20 here in set 3. They set it for Brannon, and that was absolutely lethal in the middle. Emily Brannon. Borderline assault on a volleyball. Ravens 21-20. Just having to play it over as Seminole. Ravens have some momentum. Madsen puts it down. (22-20) Coffeyville, and a chance to come out of nowhere to take this set 3 and be one set away from a 2-0 start to the home season. Garcia, Snyder, blocked, and that's going to get down. Coffeyville was down 18-12 less than 5 minutes ago. They now lead at 23-20. They are on an 11-2 run, and a timeout taken by Seminole. Dearden Kelly's squad has shown some resilience tonight. They look for win number 4 on the season, and they've had to fight for every single point. Trailed late in set 2, ended the set with 8 of the final 9 points. In set 3, they were down 18-12, and they now have scored 11 of the last 13. Ravens very quickly out of that huddle. I mean, I don't even know what you say if you're Dearden Kelly. Just keep it up. Do what you're doing. Seminole trying to fight now and avoid going down 2-1. We cannot see the student section from where we're at, but we can hear them. They're definitely having a good time down there. Alyssa Apple will serve for the Ravens. They lead at 23-20 in your late set 3. We're already pushing almost 90 minutes into this match, and we could very well still have 2 full sets to go. Both teams now ready to roll. Alyssa Apple will serve. Ravens with a chance to take set point here if they can get the point. Bly had a strong start to the set, but didn't get all of that one. In the middle, it's Felder. Bly, that's going to get down, though, and a big kill for Paige Bly and the Raiders. So now 23-21. Seminole, as they have all night long, will not go down without a fight. This team very well coached by Hannah Killian. 23-21 Coffeyville, another chance to take set point. And Madsen didn't get all of that one, and that's back-to-back points for the Raiders. 23-22, excuse me. Emily Carpenter serving. And that's an ace to tie it at 23. Both of these teams have shown some incredible toughness to battle back from multiple spots tonight where it felt like their back was against the wall. Apple. This is Madsen on the near side and kept up. Now they go to the far side, and that is out, and that gives the Ravens set point. Larmy Worley got a full swing on it, but hit it just a hair too long. And now the Ravens with a chance to put set 3 away. Crowd getting into it. 24-23. Taylor Burns to serve. Very important third set on the line. Worley kept up. Apple, Burns, Wayne. Nice dig there by Conley. What a dig there by Rodman. Such an important point. Rodman again keeping it up. Ravens going for the kill with Madsen. It's kept up, and it's out of play. They're going to review it. No. They won it on the line. Seminole State could have sworn it was in. They say it was out. Ravens take set 3. And a very controversial ending. Let's step away for a few minutes. Ravens take set 3, 25-23. They're one set away from their second straight home win. We'll be back in 3 minutes on the Red Raven Sports Network. Late rallies in sets 2 and 3 give the Ravens a 2-1 lead as we move into set number 4. I'm Shane Neal. This is the Red Raven Sports Network. Here on this Labor Day, happy you're with us. Coffeyville Community College Volleyball. Ravens looking for their second straight win in this building. It will be, well, as teams break huddle here, Coffeyville, if you're just now joining us, it is unbelievable how close we've been all night long. Set 1, Seminole, 25-23. Set 2, Coffeyville, 25-21. Set 3, Coffeyville, 25-23. Largest lead of the night has been 6 points. And the team that had a 6-point lead did not win the set. So that just tells you. That's where we are. Taylor Burns will serve. Ravens with a set win here would take it. Obviously, Seminole looking to push it to a winner-take-all set 5. A lot of athletes on hand here tonight for Coffeyville. Starting to fill up Nellis Hall. Burns serves it over. Here we go in set number 4. Snyder plays it over in the middle. Burns setting it far side. This is Madsen, and it's a kill to get it started. Sarah Madsen. Dearden Kelly has called Madsen on multiple occasions the hardest worker on the team, the heart and soul of this program. She's been big tonight. What a dig by Apple. Played over, and unable to keep it alive there was Burns. Seminole ties it up. Apple plays this serve from Snyder. They get it to the middle for Felder, and that is a ferocious spike from Layla Felder. Madsen serving, 2-1 Ravens, set 4 just underway. And floated over, and that's beautiful execution there from Kerrigan Powell. Garcia serving for Seminole. We're tied at 2. Apple plays it, and that's put down by Brianna Wilkins. 3-2 Seminole. They've had back-to-back points. And that little floated serve worked out well there for the Raiders because Apple hit it a little too hard, played it back over, and that's where Wilkins was able to finish the job. This one Apple does keep up. Felder didn't get all of it. That's a 3rd straight point for Seminole. Coffeyville's shown, though, in the last 2 sets that even when things aren't clicking right off the bat, they battle. And they've battled late in each of the last 2 sets. Burns now setting it. This is Wayne. Had to adjust and shuffle the feet to be able to hit that one. Burns now. That's a much better set for Grextis, and it's a kill. Heads up play by Macy Wayne. It wasn't the best set by Burns, but able to keep it up, and then much better set from Burns, and Grextis puts it down. And that one hit long by Powell, and we're tied at 4. And Powell put her hand up to her mouth like she was stunned she hit it so poorly there. Like, oh, my bad. Tied at 4. Bly floats it over. Nice play by Burns to keep it up. This is Grextis on the far side. Nice dig by Harper. Burns setting it again for Grextis. This time it's denied, and it's Paige Bly meeting her at the net. 5-4 Raiders in set 4. Now this has been one of their top servers tonight, Isabel Conley. Sophomore out of Shawnee. That's a pretty good serve, but Madsen able to keep it up. Wayne, that is hit out. Point Ravens. So Rowland and Murphy back in for Coffeyville. And that one gets over. It's a kill for Worley, Laramie Worley. And the Ravens get the point there. That one hit out. 6-6 our score. Now Campbell Roadman serving. They will set it for Bly. Murphy keeps it up. Apple setting it for Madsen. Madsen comes in and Madsen puts it down. Sarah Madsen becoming more involved as this match goes on. And the Ravens retake the lead 7-6. Garcia setting it this time for Worley. Ravens hustle, keep the play alive, and play it back over. Garcia this time setting it, and that's going to get down for Sky Snyder. Pride of Paragould, Arkansas, Snyder. She's making Paragould, Arkansas very proud tonight. She's played very, very well. Murphy to Madsen again. Sarah Madsen putting matters into her own hands. 8-7 Coffeyville. Apple to serve. And that's hit long. 8-8. Back and forth we go again. So now it is the Seminole serve, and this is once again Alex Harper. They go in the middle, and Felder denied. And a big defensive play there by Seminole to take a 9-8 lead. That one into the net, though. And as the whole duration of this match is gone, when one team scores, the other one usually not too far behind. Powell, that is going to catch the back line for a kill. 10-9 Seminole. Kerrigan Powell. 5'11" sophomore out of Oklahoma City. 3 players on this roster out of Oklahoma City for the Raiders. Madsen. And Sarah Madsen continues her dynamite 4th set so far. Another kill for Madsen. Now Madsen will serve. We are tied at 10, set number 4. 2-1 Ravens. Madsen plays it over. Set it to the middle, and it's Powell once again. Right now, it's very apparent that these teams' defenses are starting to wear out a little bit. A lot of great attackers on this team, and we've had a long match. Getting tougher and tougher to go for some of those diving digs. That one out. We're tied at 11. Could be a battle of endurance at this point. Who's got the better stamina, team stamina, as we come towards the end? Seminole has played more 5-set matches this year than Coffeyville has. But Coffeyville seems to be getting better as the game goes on. And they take the 12-11 lead there on an attack error. Tough play there for Powell. Really couldn't do much with it. Harper. Garcia setting it now for Bly. Burns comes flying in to keep that up. And Grextus' spike is dug out. Raiders just have to play it over, but a miscommunication there, and it's going to lead to a point. Felder couldn't handle it. We're tied at 12. We see the return of Larmy Worley as well as Isabel Conley for the Raiders. Emily Brannon back in for Coffeyville, as is Macy Wayne. That one put down by Grextus, and a kill to give Coffeyville the lead. And that one got over. Ravens keep it up. Madsen looking for Apple, who just plays it over. Raiders with a chance here to get a point, and they do, courtesy of Obriana Wilkins. 13-13. We come down the home stretch, and this one has been back and forth all night long. Murphy setting it now, and miscommunication. They just have to play it over. That was Grextus that hit it over. Worley, that's dug out by Apple. Grextus, it stayed in. It's a Raven point. Madison Grextus. The freshman out of Huntsville, Texas, like we mentioned earlier, has really come onto the scene quickly, just behind Madsen in efficiency on the offensive end this year for Coffeyville. She's emerged as one of their top offensive players in just her first year. And that's a kill for Seminole to tie it at 14. No breathing room in this set. This is Emily Carpenter. Murphy setting it for Brannon. Brannon finds the court, floating it just beyond the block. Great play by Emily Brannon, who's really picked up her game as this one's gone on. That one deflected. Apple keeps it up. Murphy setting it. Felder. Felder got it down. Ravens with a 2-point lead, which feels like a 10-point lead in a match like this. 16-14 our score. Ravens trying to take set 4 and not need the set 5. And Worley again deflected, kept up by the Ravens. Murphy setting it this time. Madsen. Madsen floats it. And denied. What an effort by the Raiders to keep it up. Murphy, Madsen again. Dug out. Worley. Extended rally here. Such a big point. Madsen. It lands. Sarah Madsen. Ravens by 3. Felder, and that's going to be a point for Seminole. (17-15) our score. All 3 sets have been decided by 4 points or less. Madsen. Madsen, another kill. Sarah Madsen has come alive in this 4th set. Snyder, is that long? They're going to say that caught the line. And it's a point for the Raiders. Took about 10 seconds to come to that conclusion. (18-16) our score. This is Snyder to serve. Apple. Burns, this is Wayne. Wayne puts it down. Ravens inching closer to that 25 mark, 19-16. Raiders setting it for Powell. Powell didn't get all of it. Grextis, Apple. And now Wayne again. Wayne didn't get all of it either. We'll try again. Powell denied. That is down. That is a Raven point, and they hit 20. Ravens now 5 points away from taking this marathon of a match in 4. Timeout on the floor. Let's take one very briefly up here as well. We'll be back in 45 seconds. Ravens lead at 20-16. We'll have much more coming up next from Nellis East on the Red Raven Sports Network. (20-16) our score here in set 4. Ravens looking to put this one away. Apple, what a dig! Alyssa Apple. And I believe that one was deflected. It was. Point Seminole. 20-17 our score. This Raiders team will not go down without a fight. Garcia, Apple, another play where she hits the deck. Grextis. Raiders out of system a little bit here. Madsen, Felder in the middle, and that's going to find the court. Raiders were shuffling quite a bit. It opened up a hole right in the middle, and Layla Felder found it. Ravens now 4 points away from a big win. Kept up by Burns. Grextis. What a dig by Harper. Bly denied. They keep it up. Burns. Grextis. That's in. It's down. Ravens up 5. Madison Grextis. The freshman coming up big late. Harper. Bly, that Ravens got a piece of that. Madsen for Wayne. And what a play there by Bly to keep it up, but that's going to find it. Brannon puts it down. 23-17 Ravens, 1 point away from a match point. Another timeout taken by Hannah Killian. We'll keep it here this time. Ravens 23 and Seminole 17. We're going to have a tough time picking our Red Raven player of the game after this one. We've had Grextis at times step up big. Madsen's gotten better as the night's gone on. Felder's been a strong piece. Brannon's been great. Alyssa Apple's really captained this defense well. Going to be a very tough decision, and I might make a couple parents upset when I have to inevitably pick one of them. But hopefully you can forgive me. It's a long year, and they all played great. 23-17 our score. Dearden Kelly's squad has improved as the night's gone on. A theme that we see a lot at Coffeyville. You hang around, and as the game goes on, you find your groove and you find wins. And they're 2 points away from doing just that. Felder to serve. Powell. Ravens with a chance to get a match point here. Grextis, that's dug out. From the back row, Harper plays it over. Felder, nice play. Ravens will have to play this over, and that's long. 23-18. As Wayne hits that one a little long. Apple back in. Conley to serve for Seminole. Raiders need one heck of a rally to keep their night alive. Burns, Brannon. It's going to land, and the Ravens have a match point. 24-18. Coffeyville now will have at least 5 match points. Ashlyn Rowland, the server. Ravens looking for a marathon W tonight. Rowland. Blocked. They kept it up. Worley. Apple. They set it for Grextis. And it's blocked in. The Raiders stay alive. 24-19. With one more point from Seminole, we would have the 4th consecutive set where each team scores at least 20. 24-19, match point Coffeyville. Apple. Murphy setting it for Madsen. And that got over. And what better way to end it than with a Sarah Madsen kill. Ravens win it in 4. And Madsen finishes the job. Ravens win it 23-25, 25-21, 25-23, 25-19. Coffeyville improves to 4-7 on the season. Seminole State now 6-8 on the campaign. Red Ravens will be back in action on Wednesday night here in this building against the Highland Scotties, continuing their stretch of 9 of 10 matches at home, and they're off to a 2-0 start in this building in 2023. Again, tough decision has to be made. A lot of players played well. But we're going to give our Red Raven player of the game to the player that got better as the night went on and the player that ended it, Sarah Madsen, our Red Raven player of the game. She was dominant in that set number 4. Ravens 4-7 on the season, and we'll see you on Wednesday night when they take on Highland. Big thanks to Andrew Elrod and his team for providing the awesome quality here tonight from Nellis. Big thanks to Dearden Kelly and this volleyball program for allowing us to be here. Until next time, I'm Shane Neal saying so long from Nellis East on the Red Raven Sports Network.